rocket launcher from one of his boys and tried to fire it at the club, and it was a misfire. But reports say it actually went off and either hit the victim.
Bruh, what? Yo, what's good? Once again, it's your boy New Keys, and we here with just another reaction video. For all y'all that don't know,
this is my second personality and who I am and what I do.
So please don't be expecting that nice guy that you used to, because that's not what this channel is. On top of, you know what I'm saying? It's midnight, kids should be asleep. This is for the adults. Do your thing, relax. You know how this goes, you know what I'm saying? But first, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and like that, smash that, so we can go ahead and keep this rolling. Because we want you to go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, see all our content that we got going on. You got me, you got the voice of Eli, because he is the people, the pulse of the people. You know how it go. But listen, we want y'all to go ahead and enjoy what we do. So since it's nighttime now, we get to chill and do what we want. I'm gonna need for all y'all to go ahead and spark your little and for y'all that don't have y'all, don't worry about it. I don't like to be alone, so you know what I'm saying? I will share. I'm not that type of guy, you know what I'm saying? Right now, while we go ahead and get this started, we got this dude named Lil Dale, you know what I'm saying? Lil Dale decides to shoot a missile at his op and then went on a run. Like, dog, wait. First off, you know what I'm saying? I don't even know where you get a missile from. So, like, hold on, go ahead and hit that. There you go. Oh, yeah, like it, cool. But, like, for example, you go buy a gun, right? You buy the gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you buy the gun, then you go up there, and you get the bullets. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you buy the gun. All right. You can go buy the bullets without the gun. You know what I'm saying? You can go buy the gun without the bullets. Dude, where do you even get ammo for a rocket launcher, bro? Like, scary, at the same time, crazy, yo. Like, how you, let's get into it. Let's just get into it.
This dude, Lil Dale, is wild. He basically copied TK and went on the run after pulling up on the ops and shooting the rocket. It's a crazy story. Let's get straight to it. He's a rapper on the rise, known for tracks like Everybody Else and No Talking. He dropped a project called Bro Way or No Way back in December 2020 with another Pensacola rapper named Frozone, who recently got killed. Lil Dale was from the Bro Gang, and they mainly beefed with the Cash Gang. The local sheriff's office said that the beef between these two gangs is linked to like 22 other shootings, and they've been tearing up the city of Pensacola for the last few years. The beef first started back in 2017.
Bro, these cats look like they're like 12.
After an incident at the Pensacola Interstate Fair, and ever since then, these two gangs been on each other's neck. State Attorney Bill Eddins said that these are loosely organized groups of young children that are either juveniles or very young teenagers. They're like an amoeba. They move and they shift and they change. They're not organized, but still very dangerous. So look, even though they was just a small local gang, that ain't mean they wasn't deadly. The Bro Gang was already on the radar of the police way before any murders had even gone down. But in May 2019, Lil Dale and the Bro Gang made headlines after a shooting in the parking lot at a local nightclub that left an innocent person dead. The shooting took place during Memorial Day weekend in 2019.
Is it just me, or is it that every time I watch one of these, like, somebody innocent end up dead before the ops do? Like, you know, I know niggas don't want to go to school, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't want to do stuff like that, but maybe if they had, like, how to kill your ops classes one-on-one, niggas would go to school, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. Like, I'm on pure method. Like, look, I ain't no hood nigga. I'm by far, I'm not a gangster, you know what I'm saying? I don't live that life at all. But I do believe in, if I'm going to do something like this, I gotta walk up on my ops, man. I'm not about to just shoot in a crowd and hope that I hit him or her or whoever the heck I'm shooting at. Wherever you shoot, man, I don't know. But I'm a pray, man. That don't make sense, man.
I guess Lil Dale and his homies got intel that they ops from Cash Gang was gonna be at a local spot called the Platinum Nightclub, and the Bro Gang pulled up looking for trouble. So check, they got to the club at like 2 a.m., rolling deep and ready for ops. They supposedly had like 7 burners on them, and once they spotted their target, they started firing before smashing.
Okay, listen. These cats waited until 2 o'clock in the morning to catch their ops coming out the club. I don't know if y'all from the same generation I'm from or how we did things, but I'm the cat that's in the club trying to get with the females so I can leave the club and go home and have a good time. I just can't fathom myself sitting around waiting to take somebody out, yo. Like, that nigga in the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, he in there doing it. And you at home with a rocket launcher, though, like, with a missile launcher, yo, getting ready to go. I don't even know, man.
Off. Police later found 44 shells on the scene. They came from 9 millis, 40 cals,
44
and 380
shells.
cal pistols. Believe it or not,
44
even after
shells.
busting 44 shots, they ain't even hit their target. Instead, a straight
44 shots and you didn't hit your target? Bro, they got like VR video games now that if you miss 44 shots in Call of Duty, the community is going.
Stray bullet hit 20-year-old Elizabeth Harris, who was brought to the hospital and later died. Police was on the scene fast, like minutes after the shooting.
Not fast
but
enough.
the Bro gang was long gone. So police launched a big investigation and found out pretty quickly that the shooting was all because of the deadly beef between the Cash gang and the Bro
Somebody
gang.
died, they had nothing to do with it.
So they went after all the members that they thought was responsible. It took them a few
Of course
months,
they
but
is.
police later arrested 3 suspects. 18-year-old Taquan Warren,
18.
17-year-old Markeisha James,
17.
and 19-year-old Dante Walker.
19.
But they were still on the lookout for one more suspect, Mr. Cordelius Diaz, aka Lil Del. And just like Tay-K, he did the race and was on the run from the police. In the meantime, James and Warren was both charged with first-degree felony murder, attempted murder, and aggravated assault. Walker got charged with accessory after the fact for riding in the whip with the gang after the shooting took place.
Yo, that dude right there, I hope to God that he is like something that y'all can look at and get a lesson from, man. Cause look, I've been in this situation before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't had nothing to do with nothing, and man, shame on his homeboys for even letting him get in the car after that, yo. Like matter of fact, why was y'all even still in the car after that? Guidance, man. I mean, I get it that it's a thug life. I get that that's what people are doing, man. But guidance, yo, like, yo, man, these kids need guidance, man.
On top of Lil Del, police thought there was still more suspects involved, so the investigation stayed open. Once they arrested the other suspects, someone started snitching. One suspect allegedly told
Always
police
one.
that Lil Del ain't just firing no regular weapon.
Where's that?
This dude
17,
brought a
18,
real-life
19?
rocket launcher with him. That's pretty crazy, but he was trying to take Cash Gang off the map for real. They said he got the rocket launcher from one of his boys and tried to fire it at the club, but it was a misfire. But other reports say it actually went off and either hit the victim's car or a car close to it. So police charged Lil Del with firing a deadly missile, first-degree murder, aggravated assault, and criminal mischief.
Bruh, what? Look, do you know how hard it is to even get a missile launcher on the VR video game that I play? Niggas gotta call in loadouts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Call of Duty. This nigga is 18, 19, 20 years old. And he pulled up to the club to take out his ops with a missile launcher. You ain't taking out your ops. You taking out the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like, you taking out everybody, bro. You ain't, what? Don't you play video games? Man, dog, crazy, yo. Crazy. Crazy. Man, I don't even know.
This dude,
That's
Lil
crazy.
Del, brought a whole rocket launcher to the club for his ops. So you really think he was gonna go out easy and just turn himself in? He pulled a Tay-K and did the race, leaving the state of Florida and ducked off somewhere in Georgia. But being a teenage rapper and not having too many ways to maintain, all while trying to stay low-key, Made it pretty hard for Lil Del
That's
to
that
stay
thug
on the
life,
run.
bro.
But he
You
was a
gotta
little
be ready.
smarter than TK and ain't dropped no viral songs, knowing police was trying to find him. But turns out, he ain't even had to snitch on himself because they tracked him down and arrested him in Cobb County, Georgia after about 2 months of doing the race.
Bruh.
He was
You
hiding out in a
shot
small
a
town
missile.
called Austell in Georgia when police found him. He got arrested by the Cobb County Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Marshals Southeast Regional Fugitive Task Force at the Wynwood Apartments. They originally had him in Cobb County Jail, but later sent him back to Pensacola for his trial in November.
Yeah, they don't want them problems.
He was held on a $223,000 bond, which seems like he posted without a problem.
$223,000, 10%, $20,000. This mug was trying to go on a 6-person kill streak, let alone he already shot 44 bullets and hit one person. They ain't got nothing to do with it. But he was about to try to kill everybody. They ain't got nothing to do.
Cause he was on Instagram Live in the studio working on new music just a few months ago. But Lil Del should have took notes from TK and learned that just cause you do the race, don't mean you gonna win. And in most cases, you ain't even gonna make it to the finish line. These days, police got all this new high-tech surveillance equipment and ways to track you down that it's damn near impossible to escape them forever. The best bet is going to a whole different country that ain't got as many surveillance cameras and cell phone towers that's gonna give away your location.
Facebook,
but being an up-and-coming rapper with few connections outside of his own hood, this probably wasn't possible for Lil Del. Even though he's free right now, I'd say it probably won't be long before Lil Del gets locked up for a long, long time. Pensacola police been cracking down on this case, more so because it got the attention of hip-hop media, so they're gonna try their best to use him as an example and possibly have him sitting down for the rest of his life. Especially if what they saying about the rocket launcher is true. Because not only did he fire into a parking lot full of people, but then he pretty much admitted he was guilty by trying to flee. Plus, the fact that he was just an up-and-coming rapper who wasn't really known outside of his city until this whole situation happened, he probably ain't got the money or connections to hire a good lawyer.
No, he don't.
So honestly, it ain't really looking too good for Lil Del. But man, look, that's the risk you take when you decide to do the race. If he just turned himself in, he might have had a better chance of copping a plea deal that would have kept him from spending his life behind bars.
Man, what
but now,
plea
it's
deal?
gonna be way harder for his lawyers to prove he's innocent.
Plea deal for him to what? You shot a rocket launcher.
Help me, nigga!
Missile. There's a difference between a rocket launcher and a missile, but Jesus Christ, dog. Like, this is why I don't go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just said, this is crazy, yo. Never we would have thought that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy now, man. These kids, man, they idol people. You know what I'm saying? We was raised to idol God. It's all backwards now, but you know, belief is belief. But yo, listen, that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know about no rocket launcher, man. That boy, woo. Anyway, that's crazy. I hope y'all enjoyed that, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be more coming from that. If you like what you saw, go ahead and check out our boy Eli, you know what I'm saying? Eli know it all. He is the pulse of the people. Like, and then subscribe, and then also go ahead and check out my boy The Family TV. You can catch him, you know what I'm saying? You get a lot of these videos and see a lot of these things going on. We'll be bringing out a lot of reactions from his way. And also this one is coming from the HopDaily. Go ahead and check his channel out. Also subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Man Eats World. And go ahead and check out my boy Eli. Y'all already know how it go. We'll check y'all.